Welcome to my laboratory. Hey y'all, Fat Man Outdoors. Going to do a little quick video, show you what I've been up to today. Waiting on time to come to go fishing, hopefully Monday. Put together some awesome, super flexible snake drifting weights. 4-ounce weights made with nylon core rope. I just pulled the core out, kind of like a paracord, but it's 3/8 rope. Put in a stick weight, use some heat shrink to hold them in place good where they won't come out. Got a good latch system on the front, you can't pull it out. Very easy to make. Y'all saw a video of those earlier, a little quick clip. Only got about 80 cents in making them. If you order these from Mad Cats, they're like $14, I believe. $13.50 or $14 for one. I made these for like 80 cents, and it took me, once I figured out how I wanted to do it, I made 2 or 3 and tore them back apart because it wasn't satisfying me that they were holding good. But once I figured out exactly the design I wanted to do, to make 4 took about 30 minutes. So I'll probably spend some time out here tomorrow after church service, maybe, or Monday in the morning, and make 4, 5, 6 more. Just have enough in the tackle box so I won't ever need one. I've still got my other ones, the ones with flotation that I made and all that. So I'm not short on drifting weights, or dragging weights rather, but I just wanted to make some of these cool snazzy ones with the rope that are supposed to be, now they're supposed to be, this is what Mad Cat said, super hard to snag. So we'll see. All right, now what I wanted to show you that I sat down and done today. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these online on Amazon or eBay, or maybe just a buddy of yours has got them. What it is a voltage regulator, and this particular one works for DeWalt 20-volt batteries. Okay, it plugs right into them just like it would plug into any of your DeWalt tools. Oh, and what it does is it steps that current down to 12 volts. And it makes it to where you can run anything that is 12-volt system, 12-volt DC system, you can run off of these 20-volt batteries. Now you can get one of those big amp-hour batteries like the 25 amp-hour maybe that I saw. Some of them great big ones. And you could run lights and stuff off of that forever. But that's a pretty cool thing. It only cost 20 bucks off of Amazon. For shipping was free. With tax and all, it was $21.20. And like I said, it'll work on all of the DeWalt batteries. Even I've got some of the aftermarket batteries. They plug right up to it too, work just fine. And it's all the newer style, all of the XR styles. That you can see, that's what that is an authentic DeWalt XR style battery. What I made, first thing I made, I'm actually going to make another thing probably tomorrow or Monday. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But what I made, I'm going to turn the camera so you can see this, because I've kind of got it sitting there and letting the don't mind all my stuff. Like I said, this is my laboratory. It's going to look like it's being used. But watch this when I plug this battery into this adapter. Watch the side of this right here. Talk about bright green. We're in a well-lit room right now, and that thing is still lighting up super bright. I could probably flip this little light off right here. You can see it even better. Now that's super duper bright. It's really bright. That's going to have some distance when it's underwater and shining. Now, I did have to make a connection outside of the tube when I went into my main wire, but what I did was, after I insulated everything really good with vinyl tape, with vinyl electrical tape, then I made a junction on each end of this with real good silicone, and then I taped that right in and coated over it with tape, so it's got a squeezed area holding that in there to cure. So I'm not going to have to worry about water getting into the wires or any of that stuff and causing it to bleed out. But it's got a 2-ounce sinker in this end, which is sealed in with silicone, so it can't come out, and it's tight fit in there anyway. And in the top, it's sealed in with silicone all around it, about, I don't know, an inch deep, all the way down inside of it, all the way around the whole interior of that tube I made. Total cost on this, it's kind of going to be a little bit different to say exact, because the cost on this, some of the stuff I've had for a long time, and it wasn't much what I paid for it. I called down today to find out about what this is. This clear tube that's around it is an actual piece of the clear rubber tubing that you use for the drain line on a dishwasher. It's 3/4 inch ID, and it's $1.99 a foot. I used about 16, 17 inches of that, so you can figure about $2.50. This adapter, this voltage regulator, cost me $21.20. The strip lights I got for free from a friend. They had bought them to go on a vehicle. They were going to put them on their vehicle to make kind of some rock light deals, and decided to go with a different color than green. So I've actually got another set of these 4 strips that are red instead of green. That might come in handy down the road sometime. I may try to make some night fishing lights out of those, because I've been told that mosquitoes and stuff don't come to red light, so may try it and see anyway. But then I salvaged the cord off of old Hoover over here. He didn't make it. He doesn't give up the ghost, so I repurposed his cord, and now I've got about a 24, 25 foot cord on this thing, so I can let it down pretty deep if I want. And total cost that I've got making this thing is going to be, I'm going to say ballpark, around 24, 25 bucks. And you say, well, yeah, I can go to Walmart and buy one for that. Yeah, you can. You can go buy one of the ones that are a whole lot lower power than this, or you can buy the little, if you can still find them. I've got one. Let's check it here. I think I've got it in here. Oh, it must be in my boat. I thought it was in my tackle box, but it's not in my catfish box, but it's not. I've got one of the little power light ones that takes batteries, and you just twist it for it to come on and twist it, comes off. They're pretty good, but they're not super bright. This thing is crazy bright. I mean, this thing is ridiculously bright. You can't tell it in this building because there's a lot of ambient light in here. It's got a 3-foot strip all the way from one end of the building to the other that's got sunlight coming through it because it's clear, and there's a 10-foot garage door about 15 foot from me that's wide open too, so this whole room's flooded with light, and it's still showing up that bright. But about 24, 25 bucks. Now you say, okay, but I could go to Walmart and buy that for that. Okay, yeah, you can. Okay, but the $21.20 I spent on this, I can use this for anything that's 12 volt. If I want to go out on the lake and I need a white light, or if I'm going to run my camera and I don't want to run it off battery, I can wire into this one of the cigarette lighter plugs, because my camera comes with a cord. I can just plug right in that, and I can run my camera off on these 20 volt batteries. You could probably run that camera off on these 5 ampere 20 volt batteries for a week, and it would never stop filming. That's the thing, that it's multi-purpose. You can use it on anything that's 12 volt. So, you know, I mean, it's super duper duper handy, and for the money, it's dirt cheap. But right now, and we're going to use this in a couple of nights, right now this thing will pay for itself in an hour, I believe, when we start crappie fishing. That's going to seriously draw some bait fish in, and when the bait fish come in, those speckled fish sandwiches, I mean crappie, come in too, and we're going to go after them, I'm hoping Monday night. But guys, I appreciate you watching the video. If you see somebody that might like the kind of stuff we're coming out with, it's DIY stuff, and now we're getting more into our gun stuff and able to finally get out and do some outdoor stuff. Have them subscribe, send them our way. We'd greatly appreciate it. This is the Fat Man. I'm gone. Hey guys, if you like the video, hit subscribe. Don't forget to click that bell so you get notifications the next time we put out a video. Appreciate you. It's the Fat Man. I'm gone.